All right, so Donna Coleman had a question about whether or not they could recalibrate their refractometer using RO water instead of the seawater standard after watching our video on how to use and calibrate a refractometer. I'm going to show you why that's not a good idea right now.
All right, so I've got a rudimentary plot here showing 0 parts per thousand, 35 parts per thousand, and 50 parts per thousand. And let's assume that this is what's actually happening. This is the reality of a water sample. Your refractometer is going to operate off of a line basically as well. There's a prism inside of there, and that line is not going to be parallel to reality. It's going to be off by some degrees. It can be in either direction. So let's say that your particular refractometer has a line like this. And so the point of intersection is where you calibrate it to. And so if you calibrate to 35 and the water is actually 35, it's going to be very accurate. But if you're trying to measure something higher, like let's say 50 parts per thousand, and you calibrate it to 35, there's going to be a significant error there. And the error gets bigger the further away you are from your point of calibration. So if you're calibrating at 0, your error can be pretty significant by the time you get to 35, showing a few points higher or lower, which is why you want to make sure that you're using a calibration solution. We really like Julian Sprung's accuracy. We've tried a lot of these, credit where credit is due. Two Little Fishies has a great calibration solution.
If you want to learn more about how to use and calibrate a refractometer, you can check out our video on the subject. If you want to dig deeper into how refractometers work, Randy Holmes Farley has some really good articles online. You can just type in Randy Holmes Farley refractometer and they'll pop up. They get into the nitty-gritty of the physics behind them.